LS57 gotta feed these streets. Hey y'all, like, I got something to share with y'all, man. This is something I came across today, and it's kind of concerning. Now, according to this right here, what I'm reading, this article, I don't even know if I want to leave the link in the description because, and I'm gonna keep it all 100. I'll have other people go work and go find their own information, because at the end of the day, like I said, this is my lane. Everybody that's in the live community, y'all know what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like these leeches out here. You feel me? I don't like leeches. You feel me? But without further ado, man, let's get into this. So there's an article, right, on everything. There's an article on everything. And, man, basically EA is down for the third quarter. And I'm reading it, and it's like their percentage of sales. Now, they get some billions. They got some billions, but they was short a couple of billion of what they was trying to get. So basically, it says, I'll even show you if y'all can see that. I'm just not trying to show my source, but it's a legitimate source. It's basically saying, it's basically saying Electronics, the company behind massive popular sports video games like FIFA and Madden, posted a huge revenue miss for their latest quarter, and the stock is getting absolutely clobbered as a result. All right, so it's an analyst consensus, and it's for the revenues in the holiday quarter. So October, November, December 2018, it was 1.75 billion, right? The actual number came in at 1.61 billion, which resulted in a miss by 8%. All right, that's an 8% miss. Now, EA made a profit. Listen to this profit. They made a profit of 262 million on a quarter, which translates to 86 cents per share. All right, let me show y'all that too. Like, I'm gonna show y'all that too. Y'all can see that. All right, just look in there. It shows it. All right, so then it says, he says, this was another huge miss, as most analysts covering the stock expected the earnings per share, which is EPS, you know what I'm saying, to come in around $1.99. let me get a drink to that. This iced tea too, so don't try to. He's drinking and he's alcoholic. No, nigga, it's iced tea. All right, so it says the stock is tanking in after hours trading, down over 15% in a matter of minutes, and then they showing the map or whatever, the source financial map, and you see it, and it's like you can see the opening. It got 1 day, 5 days. It got 1 month, 6 months. It got the year to date. It got 1 year. Then it got 5 years. Then it got the max. So I'm gonna share that with y'all too. So y'all know I'm not tripping. Y'all see it. You know what I mean? All right. So in other words, they just basically showing that EA's down, and y'all should hear why they saying it down. You know what I'm saying? They said that the loss, 15% loss in market cap for Electronic Arts, equates to over $4 billion wiped out in after hours of trading. So this continues a terrible performance for EA over the last year or so. So the company has lost 50% of its value since reaching new highs in July 2018, just before the release of Madden 19. And then they have a CEO. His name is Andrew Wilson. And he had to say this. This is what he had to say. He said, Q3 was difficult for Electronic Arts. They ain't performed their expectations. They're now applying the strengths of the company to sharpen out the execution and focus on delivering great new games and long-term live services for our players. There continues to be backlashes with pay to win. So they talking about the loot boxes and FIFA, Madden, NBA Live, NHL games, the packs. All right. They said the gamers that don't want to spend the money, they have the option to play like challenges and shit to acquire, you know, these players that they want. General solos and stuff like that. But it's crazy because they said, and I kid you not, it's in here. It says there are two big issues that Electronic Arts is running into that is putting the business model under pressure. Can y'all guess the first one? Just take a wild guess what the first one is. Just take a guess. Fortnite. Fortnite says Fortnite and other games like it. In Fortnite, like EA Games, has all kinds of microtransactions built in. The key difference is that they are purely cosmetic. Now, this is the thing. Like, the analyst is saying this. Now, I'm not a rocket science, and I'm not even I'm not a rocket scientist, and now I can speak from the heart. You know what I'm saying? I was just reading off what y'all was saying, what he was saying. Now, the CEO, what you don't understand is Fortnite, for one, was a free game. Period. That's where they Fortnite, you could buy Fortnite if they stop. Let's say they made a Fortnite part 2, right? They could dead ass sell Fortnite at the store for $70 and everybody's gonna buy it. Everybody's gonna buy that game. Fortnite is now up there. It's not up there, it's past. Fortnite is past any game out. It's the #1 game. It's past any video game that's out there. You know what I'm saying? And they did it good. They did it right. They gave you a free game. You play the game. Yeah, sure, people, grown-ups is like, oh, we don't like that and all that. But I keep telling y'all, the kids run this shit, man. The kids run it. Now I know there's going to be people making response. This is my response to LS video. Whatever. You can get off my nutsack. You feel me? But I'm saying, pause. But I'm saying, at the end of the day, Fortnite runs this. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to tell people this for the longest. It don't matter what you put out. You're not stopping Fortnite. My son plays Fortnite. My daughter plays Fortnite. He has a whole gang of friends that play Fortnite. Every time Fortnite drops skins, Dad, can I get $15? Can I get $24? I need this battle pass. I need this. I need that. And they just keep doing their thing. You can't compare a game y'all charging $59.99 for. Yeah, the microtransactions are cosmetic. But what is Fortnite doing wrong? They're not doing nothing wrong. They gave you a free game. You don't have to buy these skins. NBA Live, FIFA, all these games, you've been charged. Microtransactions, y'all put them in there. And y'all already getting under pressure right now from the FCC because of that. Was it the FCC? It's either the FCC or something else. But I know they're getting investigated for all these packs. 2K2, everybody's getting investigated for these packs. These virtual currencies and how it's structured. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, people get tired of, like, people not just one dimensional. It's not like back in the days, like, everybody's, oh, we play basketball, we playing Madden. Our generation is like on a decline. Our generation's on a decline because we getting older. You know what I'm saying? It's time for something new. Tradition has a way of not being tradition no more after a while. I find myself playing Fortnite a lot and enjoying myself playing Fortnite a lot. These kids go crazy over Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Call of Duty too. Like, Call of Duty. You see what they doing? You see what EA's doing right now? They put out the new Apex game, which is like a battle royale. That's like Call of Duty and Fortnite in one. My son put me onto that game. I got an email for that from EA because, you know, Game Changers and all that. We get them emails. I got that email. I just looked at it. It was like, what the hell, Apex? I ain't even paying no mind. My son downloaded. He's like, yo, Dad, you going to download this game for free? So EA obviously is trying to get on board with this stuff. They're not stupid. They're not dumb. They know what they have to do. They know what they're going to try to do, but that's what you got to do. Like, these games that we playing, we're like dinosaurs out here, man. Like, we're the thing of the past. That's why the NBA portions of 2K is popping. But in my heart of hearts, I feel like it's more of the park, the neighborhood, whatever you want to call it. With this, it's more of the one. And a lack of attention that they're paying to the franchise mode and 2K and excuse me, NBA Live 19 doesn't help the game out at all. Now we know that they right now they're hiring someone to put the more game modes into this, like to work on the NBA game modes purely, solely. That's gonna be their focus moving forward into NBA Live 20. You know what I'm saying? Now, from my personal unbiased, I don't think it's gonna save the game because you have a certain core audience that likes the gameplay of 2K better. For one, the animations and everything. You know what I'm saying? The jump shots, the ability to customize your jump shots. Yeah, we got the ability. You have. I'm not gonna say we. You have the ability to customize your courts in live now, but that's just courts. If you could make it to where you could customize your players, where you could customize your own crossovers. I'm not saying, oh, let's go mocap my crossover, hook some machine up to me. Nigga, that shit is so far like ahead of the, like, that's ways down. But if you could insert crossovers like height of a crossover, you feel me? If you can insert the height of a crossover, like you have individuals with a crossover, a high crossover. If let's say you could insert the height of a crossover, so it's a high crossover. So I'll give him, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him a high crossover, bang, and crush you over. You feel me? Or it's a low crossover. You low with the crossover, or a medium crossover. But if you can insert that particular animation and make it like parts of dribble moves versus one whole can animation, or if we got the ability to start an animation and you able to chain it with something else or break your way completely out of the animation versus the whole thing finishing out, that will give you more control over the gameplay. That will give you more individual control, and that will make the game more better for the consumers, because that's what 2K does. You know what I'm saying? And I've been saying that. I ain't gonna take credit, like I've been saying that. It's something I thought about, like individual like crossovers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that could be a topic for a whole nother video. But at this time, man, even though they made 262K profit, 8% down between these three games. They bangers. Madden, FIFA, NHL, and NBA Live. They sports titles. You know what I'm saying? They down 8%. The stock is going down. So let me know what y'all think in that comment section below. Y'all think EA in trouble or they just panicking? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Fortnite taking everybody out. You can't go against Fortnite. You can't go against Fortnite. It's a wrap with that. Fortnite has to kill Fortnite. Fortnite has to kill itself. And it don't look like that's happening anytime soon. LS57 got to feed the streets. I'll see y'all next video. I'm sorry I ain't put the article, but y'all see, like I said, I'm going to let them fish for that article, bro. I'll let them fish. I'm sure somebody going to find it. Somebody probably has it up, but I don't watch nobody else, so I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? But here goes another number right here. All the scales and all of that, like the stock earnings and all of that. Here you go, right here. Y'all can get the focus on the numbers, but all of that, man, is showing you they in the reds, going down, it's plummeting. LS57 got to feed the street. I'll see you next video, man. Peace.